All right, guys, our budget car war seems to be heating up. Let's get back to our master of wheels and see how they're doing. Watch this.
Hello! We are going down memory lane, reminiscing our very first cars. What was yours, Cap?
Mine was a second-hand Volkswagen Brasilia.
Nax. And yours, Manny?
And mine was a 12-year-old hand-me-down from my grandfather.
Wow! Mine naman was a second-hand Honda Civic. So mukhang consistent tayo na mahilig tayo sa second-hand cars, di ba?
Not that we had a choice in getting a brand new car then.
That's true because now it's quite different.
Yes, nowadays, car buyers are spoiled for choice. They have a vast array of cars to choose from, and they can bring them home at ridiculously low down payments.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, so that's a good introduction for our segment now. As you can see, I brought with me to this comparo of budget cars, a very nice looking Toyota Wigo G variant.
Ako naman, I have a nice Foton Gratour minivan.
And I have a bluer than blue Hyundai Eon.
So let's take this show on the road. So we're now riding in the Foton Gratour minivan. It carries a 1.2-liter gasoline engine and it's a manual transmission. I guess ito yung parang pinaka-wild card natin today.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, did you guys expect na merong MPV below 600,000 pesos?
And it can seat 7. How is your sitting position, Manny? Are you comfortable?
Yes, there's lots of space here up front, lots of leg room, headroom. How's the back seat there, the room in the third row?
I pushed my seat back, so there's kind of like smaller space sa likod. How are you liking the driving experience?
As a driver naman, I'm really happy with the glass area. They're big. They really give me a good sense of the environment. Shifting is smooth. And usually my apprehension about vehicles that are in the entry-level class is that matigas yung clutch.
Okay.
But this one is not. My only qualm is that the accelerator pedal is kind of like a bit more on the right side. I would have preferred it to be closer this way, but well, I can still drive it. I'd take that over having matigas na pedals.
Yeah. How about the instrumentation, how it's put together, the stereo? We were talking about the stereo earlier.
Well, in fairness, meron siyang USB. You have your head unit here, and then diretso na siya to the controls of the aircon.
I like the two-tone black and beige treatment. It makes the interior brighter instead of the all-black interiors that some utility vans have.
Let's talk naman about the NVH.
What's NVH, Angel?
Noise, vibration, and harshness.
Harshness.
Number 1, noise. Naririnig ko yung engine from in here, but I'm not expecting luxury because we're looking at an entry-level MPV that's really, really affordable.
I can feel the vibration coming from the engine.
Right.
In terms of harshness also, well, we haven't taken this on a long road trip yet, but I kind of like feel the road. I'm not as insulated as I would be perhaps in a more upscale vehicles.
You have pretty much everything you need. You have power windows for the front doors, power steering. If it's a bare bones utility car that you need, it really has pretty much everything you need.
And it's kind of like a perk na it's spacious inside and okay naman siya. Nakamura ka pa.
Yeah,
Yes.
yun nga. Okay, we're aboard the Toyota Wigo G Automatic. Retails for 611,000 pesos. So this is actually the most expensive among our three candidates today.
Nax, ito kasi yung top of the line.
I think you pay extra for the orange color.
Oh, yeah.
In
That's a
fairness,
joke, but it
Ganda.
really
I
looks,
like it.
makes the car look more upscale.
And
Yeah.
makes us look more young, di ba? The seats, how do you like the seats?
This seat is still okay. It's soft enough. It fits me well. My back doesn't feel like it's ngalay. But you, Manny, there in the back.
Well, I
Kamusta
actually
space?
have the best seat in the house because I have the whole back seat to myself. And it's a surprisingly roomy back seat. Actually, I didn't expect this much leg room from the Wigo.
I was actually surprised when I drove this for the first time. No, maluwag siya. It's vastly improved from the previous Wigo. The choice of materials now, I mean, it's a better kind of plastic, if we can say that.
Yeah.
Oo nga.
I like the touches of chrome.
Yeah, they have chrome inside door handles, so which is a nice
Pati sa
touch.
aircon vents, pati dito sa instrumentation. I mean, and then check it out. It has this is a 3-din na touch screen pa. And something I didn't also expect, no, merong steering wheel controls for the radio.
Oo nga! Oo nga!
How about sa NVH naman?
The engine is surprisingly quiet.
Yes, yes. And powerful too. I was surprised. This actually, if you're going to be like technical about it, it's not even a 1 liter yet. It's 900 something. But yeah, let's round it out to a liter. It gives good power, gives good speed, acceleration then. For like city driving, regular city driving, not bad. I could overtake actually when I was on EDSA. Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Plus, it's very thrifty with gas, so
Yeah.
this thing should get maybe 8 kilometers per liter. in the
Actually,
city.
I'm registering at 11.
11,
right now.
and we're
Wow,
very, very
ganda.
slow.
Unofficially, yung ano natin.
That's a trip computer.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Mixed caught in traffic and then okay.
Not
So
bad.
11.
11,
It's good,
wow.
Pretty good.
So we're now in car number 3 of our 3-car comparo. This is the Hyundai Eon. It's the smallest Hyundai you can buy in the Philippines.
Well, it's 508,000 pesos for those of you who are wondering. The higher end variant which we have, which boasts a touchscreen sound system, it's 526,000.
So, Kap, kahit na high-end na siya, manual pa rin?
Yes, it's still a manual. From my research, I unfortunately can't get an automatic transmission Eon. But well, in terms of appointments, probably this is more Spartan, more base. Like I can see the side mirrors are manually adjusted. I like the styling. It's very young, I think.
Once you see a Hyundai, it's pretty hard to mistake it for any other car.
Yeah. How's the driving experience, Manny?
Well, for around town driving, it's effortless. Although I have to add that the steering, you need to add a little more steering effort. It is surprisingly heavy considering the size of the car.
But we must also point out that there's an owner already of this one, and he's changed the original
Yung tires.
Probably that might explain a little bit of the kaya may konting steering effort, more than usual maybe.
Well, as a passenger naman, I'd say it has comparatively less room compared to the previous car.
Among our 3 cars today, this has the lowest engine displacement at 0.8 of a liter.
I can't believe it.
Well, for city driving, you wouldn't tell that it's that small. But I was also able to drive it on the highway, and it wasn't lacking in power. It's really very easy to drive. You can actually do overtaking maneuvers effortlessly.
Sobrang tipid nito.
Yeah, with 800cc and a 3-cylinder engine, it really should be a real fuel sipper.
Okay, let's talk about NVH.
Okay, I'll take N. Noise. I was the first one to comment about the engine because I could really hear it. What's the power output of this car, Cap?
Well, Manny, this Eon puts out 55 horsepower and 74 Newton meters of torque.
So 55 horsepower in a small car like this should be more than enough actually for city driving, especially if mostly 2 people just ride in it.
Yeah. So there you have it, our budget comparo of cars you can have for in the neighborhood of 600,000 pesos. So for the Philippine Stars Wheels, this has been Cap Maceda Aguila,
I'm Angel Rivero.
And Manny de los Reyes.
and we're all looking good in our Uniqlo outfits. Thank you very much.
Tell me about it.
It was awesome, man. It was
Okay.
fun. I
Okay.
even brought a list for you.
Okay.
These are my top 9 cars from the Mias.
Why 9?
Kasi kung 10, you wouldn't be asking me that question.
Funny boy.